So then on the flip side, then Tony, obviously a lot of the people that even we work with right now, I'm using myself as an example, but I know a lot of people on the phone too, maybe saw a dramatic decline in their business, or contracts that they were expecting to come through, or even contracts that were already executed and enforced, that, they're trying to figure out how they're going to now collect on them, right?
Right.
Well, they might be having problems paying their vendors, and it's like, obviously a contract you hope is legally enforceable. So what are some next steps that, we could do as business owners there as well?
Well, first, and this is true for any agreement you're dealing with, any relationship you're dealing with. If there's a contract, you probably signed it a year, 6 months, or 5 years ago, and you probably haven't looked at it since you signed it. So I would pull it out and look at it. And if it's, let's just talk about a vendor agreement. Let's say you're a paper printer and you've committed to a specific quantity of raw paper that you use to conduct your business, and let's say it's 10,000 a month. You're buying a quantity of paper from this paper provider at 10,000 a month. Well, now you're not printing, and you don't need the rolls of print stock, but you still got this $10,000 commitment. Pull out that supply agreement and look at it. And is there a force majeure clause in it that you can maybe key on? Is there some other provision that allows you to request a modification? Or is there a termination clause in there that you can exercise termination on 30 or 60-day notice? Because maybe that's the thing to do, and kind of put it back on that supplier to say, hey, I can't pay you the 10, and by the way, I'm going to cut off my obligation by my termination notice. Or if you don't have a termination option, try to fit into the force majeure clause. When you've got a government shutdown like we've had, that is classically a force majeure, but people don't really pay attention to force majeure clauses. They just think it's the last 10 paragraphs of boilerplate, and they don't really look at it. But if you look at it, they're all different. They're really different. And as a law firm right now, we're modifying force majeure clauses left and right that in contracts that are being submitted out for signature now.